and raspberry vine. Berry on the tongue beats a bushel in your mind.
Hey girlies! So this is going to be a DIY on the Wreath that I want to make that is beachy for outside my basement door for the pool area since I bought a pool. First thing is, yay! I got my room back! This is my room and this is where I normally like to film, but it was taken over by the cats because it was cold during the winter and I just let them have this room so they don't have to be outside in the cold. But so let's get started with this DIY because I don't know how this is going to turn out. So let's get started. So of course, to do this DIY you need a styrofoam ring from the Dollar Tree, a striped scarf from the Dollar Tree, the battery operated light cups from the Dollar Tree, and kid flip-flops from the Dollar Tree. You want the kid ones because the Wreath is small. So I've been messing around with this and I'm really just kind of winging this. Yeah, I don't really know. It was a good idea, so we'll just see how this turns out. If it turns out great, then yay, it was an idea that worked, and we'll see how it works. So I'm cutting the tag off the scarf, because of course you probably don't want any tags on the scarf. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking I should hot glue the scarf to the styrofoam, but I don't know, like, this might melt. This whole thing might be no good, but you know, you girls are gonna hang in there with me until I figure out exactly what I'm doing, and we'll see how that works. So I think, yeah, I think we're gonna hot glue this. So let me get my hot glue gun, because I think that way then the scarf will stay a little bit better. Sometimes I worry because I don't know if you guys have ever hot glued styrofoam before, but sometimes some styrofoam will like shrivel up and disappear. So this did not. So that's a good sign. First, we're doing well. So I'm just going to do a threading type motion in and then pull and then keep kind of expanding it and then pulling it until it gets all the way around. So let's do that all the way around and see how it ends up looking, okay? So I got the scarf wrapped all the way around and I just added some hot glue and I'm going to glue the end piece down so the scarf doesn't come undone. And doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna get another glue stick and make sure all the little pieces that are sticking up are glued down. So okay, so that is the scarf wrap. I got glue on my finger. Okay, so that's the scarf wrapped around the styrofoam. And so then my idea was to, because I knew it would make a weird layery look, you know, so I don't want that to show. So I'm going to hot glue the flip-flop to the Wreath. So that covers up where I have the double layer and all the glue. So I'm just adding lots and lots of glue to the Wreath so I can glue my flip-flop down. And I am adding tons of hot glue because I figure this might not hold very well if it's outside, because this wreath is going to go outside on the door. It would probably be cute if it was an inside wreath too, but that is the flip-flop hot glue to the wreath. So I think this is super cute. So I really do like this just like this. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. So I was messing around with these lights a lot because at first I thought I was just going to weave them through and they would look cute hanging on the wreath, but I didn't like how they would hang. Like one would hang this way and hang that way. So then I got another idea where I'm going to kind of hot glue them together so it's more like a uniformed look around. So let's see how to do that because, again, like I said, I'm just kind of winging this. I'm thinking I need to make sure that the part where the wreath turns on and off and the batteries go in are not in the way, so I can actually put batteries in it. So I'm just going to hot glue it to the back of that so you guys won't see it when it's up on the wall. You know, you don't want to see the, which is another reason why I thought the flip-flop, you don't want to see the battery pack or anything. And so I'm going to hot glue that to the back of my flip-flop. And like I said, make sure when you do that the part that, you know, slides so you can get the batteries in is not the part that you're gluing to the flip-flop, or you'll never be able to change the batteries on it. So then you know that's what it looks like. You see, I just glued it to the back of the flip-flop, just like that. So then when you flip it around, ta-da, you can't see it. So now I think the rest of this is going to be a lot of hot gluing. So let's hot glue. So, okay, so I glued the battery pack to the back and then I added hot glue along the wire part, and now I'm gluing the cups on. And I'm going to try very hard to hide the wire so there's not so many wires, but I want to put like a back and forth kind of pattern to the wreath so it looks all uniformed. I like things uniform. I don't know why, but I do. So let's keep hot gluing cups to the wreath. I think it's starting to kind of turn out and look kind of cute, but we'll see at the end here. So let's just keep on going. So I got the flip-flop and then I have the cups around it right now, but you see all these wires and stuff. I'm going to start hot gluing the wires behind the wreath so you don't see so many wires. So that's what I'm going to do next. I kind of like it. I don't know. Everyone has their own opinion. Maybe I like it because it's a very cheap wreath. I don't know. So let's keep on hot gluing. All the wires behind. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna start pulling off, you know, all the hot glue pieces and everything. I'm gonna start pulling those off, and I'm gonna run upstairs and grab some batteries, and we're gonna turn this bad boy on and see how it turned out. Let's see. Okay, so all I did was wait for a little bit, and I'm still pulling off some things. You know how the hot glue has those like stringy things and everything? And then I glued all the wires behind it, and I just added in the batteries to my wreath. And then of course I also noticed, which I'm so sorry girls, when I was trying to get the right angle with the camera, I didn't realize the light was behind me. So hopefully you could see it well enough. So I turned on the overhead light. I didn't even think of that. So anyway, so see, since I glued it there and it's behind my flip-flop, there's like a secret. So here we go. Let's flip it on and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm kind of happy. Let me turn off some lights and let's see what it looks like in the dark. Okay, so I just turned off the lights and there's my, I'll flip it off again so you get the full effect. So there's the wreath I just made, and then there it is with the lights on. I freaking love it. I don't know why, but I just think it's so freaking cute. And I'm so glad I can show off I love these cups. I just think they're the cutest little thing. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun at outside by my pool. So let's go put it out there and see what it looks like all together. So there it is. It's hanging on my door. That's the door right by all my pool stuff, which there's my pool right there. And so then I have my little reef right there. So I'm gonna flip it on. You won't be able to see much because I guess it's still daylight out here, but let's flip it and see. Oh, it's still cute though. Okay, so I think that's gonna be super cute. And that might even give you more light out here. So, all right, girlies. I hope you really liked my DIY idea with the, let's see, how much did it cost? So the flip-flops were $1, the scarf was $1, the lights were $1, and the wreath part was $1. So that was $4. It's a $4 beachy wreath. So if you guys really enjoyed this little DIY project, give me a thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. And don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully throughout the summer I'll be able to do more fun little DIY stuff with my Dollar Tree hauls. That all the stuff I get in the hauls, I can do like fun DIYs with them. So I love it. I hope you girlies have a fun summer. Stay tuned for more summer DIYs. Bye, girlies.